So we're here on a plot of KWS Dawsum. It's the UK's most popular wheat coming to harvest. Around 20% of the area is planted down to Dawsum this harvest, a hard Group 4 variety. So Olivia, from your perspective, why do you think growers have really gone into KWS Dawsum this season?
So I think the main thing with Dawsum is its spec weight. So you're starting at such a high spec weight, and when you get a year like potentially the year we're in now and like last year, you'll see that spec weight drop. And when you start higher up anyway, you know, you haven't got as far to drop with something like KWS Dawsum. Also, its disease resistance has stood up really well this year. A lot of trials I've looked at across the country, it's looked really smart.
I think it's been a really challenging year for disease, hasn't it? We've seen a lot of yellow rust, septoria, brown rust coming through. So what we're encouraging farmers to do is to look at all different trial sets of information. Don't just make an assumption on one plot. Basically go and look at disease.
Because everything has been different. No matter where you are in the country, you get a different pressure somewhere else, and then I go somewhere else and I see something completely different. So it's been different across the whole of the UK this year.
And always have a think about when you're drilling these varieties. So Dawsum, for example, is a classic early drilled variety. You can put it in fairly early in September. But of course, remember those disease ratings will be affected by the drilling date. So it's a 6.3 for septoria. What would you say it would be if you stick it in early?
Probably loses about a point, don't they say?
Exactly.
Yeah, so there is a bit more risk with drilling it early if you are going to do something like that. But I think it's looked really good in the West this year. So it is controllable with good chemistry, good rates. You can keep on top of it.
Exactly. We still think it would be the #1 variety this autumn.
Yeah.